Hey, what's up, guys? Max here, and today we're going to be looking at the Romance Store and some of the unit offers, kind of breaking it, hopefully, in this short video on what you should maybe focus on. A lot of it is going to be progression way, where you're at in the game, what you really need, what you feel might help you, what your goals are for this year of 2023. A lot of it's going to be financial stuff because there's some units that might need to be purchased, or hopefully you've got a good stash of units at this point. But let's jump in there and we'll kind of uncover a couple of situations where it might be ideal and some of the options I would consider in passing. So I'll give you my perspective, kind of what I'm focused, because that's super simple and very quick. And then I'll give you kind of like possibilities of what you should be picking up when it comes to these offers. So let's take a look into the game and see what these offers look like. So here is the offer tab in the game. It's called the Romance Store. Now, if we look at the Romance Store, we have a couple of bundles. My camera, his face is partially covering one, but it's bundle number 1. We have bundle number 2, 3, 4, and up to 6, basically. And as you can see, my 6 bundle is completely purchased all out. I have no more options to purchase, and I am pretty much out of units, right? So you can see that what I basically focused on. Now, personally, as you can tell, bundle number 6 is the one to get for me because of the prestige need that I have for my account. And then the other purchase bundle would be bundle number 1, whether it's 1 purchase or 2 purchases. And as you can tell, I don't have enough units, which means I would have to pick up some units. But bundle number 1 and bundle number 6 are ideally, I think, and I say I think because we still have 6 days, or 5 days now. My feelings might change, but for now, that is the only 2 that I will be focusing on and buying when it comes to the Valentine's Romance Store when it comes into the game. Other than that, I'm pretty much passing up on every other bundle. I don't have any temptation. The only one that might kind of just maybe, but it's RNG and it's pretty expensive, is bundle number 5. And let's start with bundle number 5. So bundle number 5 is for those that are looking to get prestige improvements. Okay, bundle number 5, if you don't have a 5-star relic and you need one, they are going to help you a ton for prestige. And that's really ultimately the relic benefit at the moment. Okay, they're gonna add an attachment to your champions, which helps in battlegrounds, helps in AQ, and helps in questing. But overall, it's not a game-breaking feature. Relic that really helps you a ton. The biggest benefit I think it's going to be is in prestige. If you're sitting with an account with only 1 or 2 5-star relics, your chances are that you can actually maximize on this offer and pick up possibly 2 new ones or awaken one, whether you're focusing on prestige. That is why this bundle 5 would probably benefit you again. And if you already have a bunch of 5-star relics, then you can easily pass this bundle up. So not big of a requirement. Bundle number 6, since we're talking about prestige, kind of goes with bundle number 5. So if you have the 5-star relics already in your account, maybe a 6-star relic, this bundle is going to help you level upgrade those relics. Okay, what are those relics? How do they upgrade? What are the benefits? Well, that in itself could be an entire segment video when it comes to what those relics will do to your champions and how they benefit. Certain champions earn some and some not at all. But again, the focus is on prestige. You can get the bundle number 6. And if you've been playing Battlegrounds for the last couple of seasons, you can end up with a really high prestige on the relic side. Now, my current prestige on the relic side is over 1,000, 1,010. I think you can get this a little higher if you've been placing consistently in the top ranks. There might be a chance you can get this a little bit higher for sure. You might be able to max out on 2 rank 4 relics. Not sure on those numbers, but I know for sure 1, because that's where I'm at right now for that. But bundle number 6, quite expensive, but it also ties in with the prestige races. So if you're in an alliance, like I mentioned before, that are in the top 10, top 20, maybe you want to help your alliance kind of push the prestige envelope. Maybe there's a couple of players in the alliance that just always push the prestige. Bundle number 6 is going to be huge. Number 5 might help you as well. So now let's go into bundle number 4. So bundle number 4 is very interesting because there's only a few selected champions that are going to be able to get from the crystals. Now, what crystals? Well, I'm not going to talk about the units right now, but let's talk about the crystals. So the crystal is here. It's called the Couples Nexus Crystal, and it's actually a really cool crystal because it allows you to randomize 3 to 6 champions, but you can select 2, which is it randomizes a few champions, sorry, but you can select 2 out of it. So it's a very cool nexus. I don't think we've seen this type of nexus before. I don't recall being able to pick 2, but out of that list of champions, if you're missing one, okay, if you're missing one and you're kind of growing your account, bundle number 4, I feel if you're going to be buying units, bundle number 4 would be a nice investment. Now, whether you need to buy this all 4 times, it is up to you to decide how many champions you're going to be getting. Don't go and buy this if you don't have the champions ready to go. You can plan for the future and maybe buy this 2 times. It's still quite a good amount of units. Buy this 3 times because you're going to be sitting on those awakening gems, and those are limited to the champions inside that crystal. There's some really good champions in there. So if you're missing quite a few champions, definitely worth it when it comes to bundle number 4. For me, I'm always going to give you my side here on these bundles. Not worth it because I have some of these champions. Some of these champions are already ranked up and awakened. I know some of these champions are not max Sig 200, which this would help. But because that is the only item that helps in this bundle, and it's at a cost of 1,500 units, I'm going to be passing up on this offer. But again, if your account's growing and you're looking at getting a couple of champs, Hercules, Archangel, just to mention a few, Hulkling's in there, Wiccan's in there. So very good champions that can benefit your account a tremendous amount of headaches for the future, completing content or battlegrounds focus. This will help you out a ton. Okay. Now, bundle number 3. Bundle number 3, I think it's a fun one. And it ties in with number 4. So depending on what you end up getting, depending on where your account sits, if you already have some of these champions, bundle number 3 ends up being super fun. You're going to get a couple of Nexus crystals. Okay. That makes it really fun. You might be able to pull a new champion out of there, awaken a champion. But the 2 to 3 gems are super cool. If, again, you're in the point where you're trying to grow your account, you're trying to make your champion stronger, this 2 to 3 gem at 2,100 units, quite expensive. If you have some units and you want to have a little fun with this, bundle number 3, I think it's a kind of nice setup. Get a Nexus crystal, get the rank up gem. The rank up gem actually offers you a lot of resources when broken down. So keep that in mind. I don't think this one is recommended on my part. I wouldn't go out and buy this one or be the one that I focus on. I would definitely value the number 4 over the number 3, and it has at a better cost too as well. So keeping in mind that you have already the champions. Now, bundle number 2, and again, for me, actually on bundle number 3, it's an easy pass. Don't need it. It doesn't benefit me at all. So easy pass on that one. So bundle number 2 actually is where it would actually benefit me, not immediately, but thinking for the future. I used to play the game where I used to pick up these offers quite a lot because I would always think about the future of where I'm at, the what I want to complete, what do I want to achieve, but at a cost of 15,000 units, because if you're picking this up once, might as well pick it up all 4 times. You need to be spending 15,000 units. It is very, very expensive. And at 15,000 units, I do not see the value of this bundle. Ideally, it's great. I see the amount of 25% fragment crystals that we're going to get. That's a good amount. That's a decent amount. But for 15,000 units, because I would want to pick this up 4 times to basically grab all my options, every single fragment I possibly can, just seems way too expensive because I don't have the units. So I would have to spend about $500 to be able to get 4 crystals, RNG, that won't even get me to a rank 5. Find it very expensive at the moment. So it's an easy pass for me. But if you're sitting on a buttload of units, or if you're sitting on some cash and you're like, hey, no, I'm good with it. I can throw in the cash in there and I can actually sit on this investment. I think it would help me get my first, second, third, or no, get my second or third rank 5 for the future. You've already completed, the Karinas challenges. You're already sitting on 1. I think this might be a good play, but for me, it's just too expensive, and I'm passing up on bundle number 2. Bundle number 1, easy. I think this one is a great grab for Paragon players, for people that are sitting with a couple of rank 4s already in their account. They're wanting to grow their roster. They're wanting to get better at Battlegrounds, whether it's defensive rank ups you're trying to focus on, whether it's offensive rank ups you're trying to improve on. Also, whether you open some feature crystals and you're sitting in a couple of new champions and you're like, dude, these champions are killer. I love it. I actually want to rank up this new champion to rank 4. This bundle is amazing. I think at a cost of 4,500 units and a limit of 2 at 9,000 units, if you have the units, if you can spare some units here and focus this up, maybe buy something, like split it around with how you want to focus. I think this is a good one. I think this one's definitely going to be focused on the higher tier of competitive players that have multiple rank 4s now that are just trying to get an extra rank 4. Again, for offensive or defensive purposes, a rank 3 can do the job, but there is a difference between a 4 and a 3, and that is why they exist, right? So at 9,000 units, this one I think I am going to be picking up. Of course, we're going to need some units, so let's go take a look at the unit offers when it comes to the in-game unit offers here. So we can see it. We have a $5 offer with a limit of 5, and that gives us 135 units, but it gives us a revive and it gives us a health pod, just 1 and 1. I like the fact that they capped this at 75. It provides us with a lot of great inventory for the future. There's content coming, so don't spend it immediately on just completing Thronebreaker. If you can't, save them up. If you need to do some Karinas challenges, then perfect use for these items. So that's actually pretty good because of the extra items. And as you can see, it progresses up. You have a limit of 4 now. You have a limit of 4 on the Star-Lord bag with now 2 Nexus each. Then you got a limit of 4 on the Tony Stark with now some shards being included. Okay, and then more revives and health pots, and now some team revives being added to this package. Black Panther, same thing. And when it comes to the team and health pots, you get quite a good amount here. As you get more health pots, they keep adding 1 and 1. By the way, these are 8,500 health. Now you're getting 7,500 shards. Whether you want to be opening some feature crystals, you still don't have the champions, a good source of getting shards at the moment. And then the big one, Allfather's Odin's, which is $100 with a limit of 4. Basically $400 is what you would be spending. You get some calves, you get a couple of Nexus crystals if you buy this all 4 times. You get 15,000 shards, okay, and then all the health and revives pots that you can pick up for your inventory to complete content. Since I'll be needing some units, as you can tell, I'm only at 1,400 units because of what I've purchased. Now, I haven't bought any units, and because you can tell, I've had units to buy the bundle that I needed in the Romance store. Now I'm in need of units, but we're going to be doing our part to grind as many units as I possibly can. And that's going to be in the arenas. Okay. That's going to be hitting the 22 hour solo challenges and just everything that's in the game as possible. So I don't think that's going to help. I can get some units within the next 5 days, but I'm gonna be limited. I'm not gonna be able to get 9,000 units, to be realistic. So we're gonna be basically getting that. I'm just gonna give it some time because bundle number 1 it's not like a dire need of me getting this immediately. So we're going to take our time. We're going to do some openings and do some recordings and then share that in the channel. So make sure you subscribe, hit the notifications. Thank you guys for watching this. Let me know what you think of the bundles in the comments below. Do you agree on these? Thank you so much. Take care. Peace.